I'm Brooklyn. This is my word cloud I made. Some of the words are responsibility, meaningful, purposeful, reality, difference, heroes, solutions, preserving, engage, helpful, empathy, teamwork, community, commitment, engineering, engagement. Um, I really enjoyed the videos that were provided for us to watch. They were very heartfelt. The little boy that they made the wheelchair for, I may have shed a tear or two. Like, that is the sweetest thing. Those students are really getting everything that you possibly can from a classroom. They're getting real life, real world problems, and they're solving them and figuring out the solution to help their community and the world. I feel like that's what school's all about. I feel like you're supposed to make these students and your kids ready for the world and to know what they're fixing to get into. They need to be ready to face these problems. They need to be ready to have empathy in real world. They need to be ready to solve problems. They need to be equipped to be heroes. Um, it's just reality. And sometimes we get caught up in a classroom and you don't really, you just get focused on a lesson. And students do, they'll look at you and ask, what do I need this for? Why do I need to learn this? What is this going to do for me? And you have to be ready to answer those questions. So having them invested in different things in the classroom and in the community, there's just no better way to assess that, because these kids are learning that their dreams are their reality. They can think of anything they want to do and they can do it. And they're learning that. And I feel like our world will be such a good place for our young people to grow up in, when everybody has empathy and everybody sees the reality and people are hands-on in the community, being citizens that are making a difference. That's what it's all about. I feel like where I live in my community, that's what I strive, is to make a difference, to give back, to help those in need, solve everybody's problems. And sometimes it's hard. In the first video where they preserved the wetland and planted trees, they were making a difference. They're planting trees that get cut down every day, hands-on activity, having experts come in and talk to them, and then them being experts, talking to young people and teaching them what they've just learned, and it gives them an empowering feeling that they feel like they can do. And that's what it's all about. You want everyone to feel like what you set your mind to is what you will do. And I liked how he, instead of just standing up and lecturing every day, he really was hands-on. He helped them. He loved his job. He really let them know, I'm here for you. And that's why I'm here. I'm here to better you, and y'all better me, and we can do this. On the video too, where they build the empathy through that one was a real tearjerker. They made that little boy made it. They sanded down the sides and put it together and they were teaching him how to run it, and that's awesome. That's great. Like, they're helping people that they see every day, and they seen what it meant to that little boy to do that. The third video about the hunger, that's real life stuff. These kids are learning, what can we do to make a difference? Why are people hungry? Why do I have a lot of food and he has none? Why? And they're learning things like, I added the I Earn on my, that's a really neat website. I checked it out. afterwards. You can look that up, and it's cool. And they're not just directing it to one subject. They talked about how you can get the science teacher to do this, and the social studies teacher to do this, and the reading teacher to do this, to focus around hunger. They focused it around music, photography. They're keeping everything alive. I love it. Video 4, the real world solving problems. Again, it's project based. They're all great ways. They teach how to be effective in the community. You have opportunity to help and make solutions and have those empowering moments where you can help one another. The engineering that goes into all that, it's awesome how they mix it in together, and they build that playground for their animals at their school. And they have professionals that come in, and but they're the masterminds behind it. And then they planted milkweeds for the butterflies. They had another professional come in and talk about doing that. It's just great. They're meaningful, purposeful projects, and they see it. It's great. And then the last video has a lot of student engagement and commitment to learning, relevance, the needs, the helpful, the responsibility. The service learning is what it's all about. I mean, you learn so much. Just think how many things you have learned through service learning. Just in everyday life. Giving back. I know we have a neighbor, and he's older, and we help him take his trash out. I go over and make sure his dishwasher's been emptied out, and just different things like that. I learn so much, and he thinks that I'm the blessing, but he is my blessing. He holds me for accountability, whether he knows it or not. But I come home and I go over there and I help him, and he doesn't have anyone, and it teaches me more than he would ever know. And things like that, just helping and giving back, and I mean, there's so much, and you can't go wrong with doing it. It's a great way to learn different things, and I want to instill that in my child, not only my children at school, but my child. I hope that we always give back, and we always have the means to do so. And just like the hunger, that's amazing. To have schools intertwine with other communities in the world, or people even in your community that are hungry, and helping and really figuring out why we have so much and why they don't. Like, it's got me interested, and that's why I looked up that website, that iEarn website. I've got it. I put it right here. You have to lowercase the I, but it is fabulous. I mean, you can't. I believe that it takes a team. Takes a team to raise little ones. Takes a team to have your community go on, whether that be Christmas lights, now that we're in the holidays. It takes a team to do all that. It's money, it's time, it's, not everybody can manage. And so, you've got to have one to pick up the other. And I just feel like it's a great time to learn about engaging in the community and the opportunity and being a hero. I loved how one of the teachers talked about how, they are their own heroes and they don't even know it. Making a difference, responsibility, and meaningful things every day, not just in the classroom. I hope that this was helpful, and I hope y'all have a great day.